to another episode of St. Vincent Untold Stories. Today, the members of the Public Service Union, the SVG Teachers Union, and the Police Welfare Union will be going out to Kingstown, watch an untold stories. Big ups to all of my subscribers. And if you are new to the channel, hit the like button, the subscribe button, and hit the bell icon. If you wish to see more like these and you see this one, you are going to want to see this one. As me Jamaican brethren them does say, watch a piece and mix up, watch a calamity today. Wasn't those the same union that helped the bigger man to get into leadership? But karma is a funny thing, you know. The tables have turned now because the big man is not listening. You see, and told stories warned him over and over. But he said that some people were creating mischief and he was not into side shows, just the main event. He was listening to untold stories, but he wasn't doing what we was telling him. We came up with a lot of solutions, but he had his old-fashioned ways. You see, for him being hardened, you see when you put him out, put his bags over by Gemma. That's where we want him in the red zone. We want him to understand what the people in the red zone are going through. Just imagine a light bill to pay, water bill to pay, and this man is moving like he doesn't show any concern for the ghetto people. As the people walking in the fish market was telling him that when the volcano erupted, they faced tough times. But he wanted to do his own thing. He said nothing for them. Oh my. If you noticed, we have sympathized with the bigger man. We gave him time, but you know what he did? He always came on radio, saying this and saying that. So nobody can talk to him. And we have to go back to the story again with Moses and Pharaoh. Moses said, Pharaoh, let my people go. But Pharaoh had no desire. Pharaoh, let my people go, please. But Pharaoh still not let her go until problems came on Pharaoh. There is a Trinity Church conducting some healings right now. Take a look around St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and you can look at one of those episodes and see what is going on. A lot of young girls are calling on the pastor to come and anoint them because people put things on them. What is really going on in this country? The people need to change their ways. Both liquors are defending all the wrong that the big man is doing. They are saying, well, if you don't put him there, how can you move him? But how did he get there? Did the people put him there first? Didn't he move somebody? Anytime you speak out against the bigger man, the bootlickers will say, because he did not get, because she did not get what was promised to them. So now they are speaking out and joining the other side. But they need to understand, what if the big man made a promise to help the people? Remember he said that help should be given to all. But when they do this and do that, the helps become one-sided. He said that everyone can apply for a prime grant once they have a business. If they lost their jobs, they can get a stimulus package. But didn't you see how the prime grant go? It was supporters force and supporters only. 20 years, no factories, no industries. Fruits are spoiling when they can be canned. Mr. Big Man, I always say that I give you the credit. You started off very well. But I don't know what happened these few years. You are taking talks from persons without no vision. They are telling you who to fire, who to send home, who to rest up and so forth. When they can't even tell you to build a factory, that foods are spoiling because they only concern about getting their pockets fat. They don't concern about who isn't working. The volcano supplies came in and the relief monies And we saw that Nemo held up a lot of stuff in their warehouse. And people was calling them. And they were saying they did not have this and they did not have that. But remember, a picture was shown with all the stuff in the warehouse and you could not deny it. We now have a justice system in which if anyone comes forward against any members of their team, the filers go missing. But if it's one of their members putting in claim against someone else, they are quick to find the files. You promise the families $400 to $500 monthly. Where is that money? People have been calling for you to set up an independent body like Indicam in Jamaica, because the way things are going with civilians and officers, they are saying that the system is unequal. But you don't want to do that, so people are losing hope. Friday said that there was $95 million unaccounted for. And the excuse you all could come up with is that Friday is making a false statement. And then you all came and said that there has to be some inconsistency in something. Who would believe that? You keep on pushing and pushing for persons to take the job. But there are people still hungry in shelters, and you are not pushing for them to get the monies promised to them. You think that is everyone who speaks out against you is really against you. Some people just want to see you do better. Some people want to see progress. Remember that untold stories isn't on any side. So the bootlickers can't say, oh, untold stories is doing this because of that. But I am doing this because I care for the ghetto people. And I don't want to see my people suffer. Too much unemployment, too much extreme poverty, too much high bills, too much taxes and vehicles coming into the country and so on. How can we survive under this regime? So I have come up with a proposition saying that you did some good work in the past in St. Vincent. We are going to reward you. You know what? Take a piece of the land in a place like Tobago Keys, and you and your family can go and live there and enjoy yourself for the rest of your life. But for now, you can't be running St. Vincent that way under this kind of leadership. No jobs, what you want us to do. And remember, not everyone is seeking a job from the bigger man. There are persons who wanted to create employment for themselves, but they are blocked in because they are not holding up the cards. So many monies coming in to this country to help out with the volcano relief efforts. And still the families can't get their monies. Still the farmers are taking so long to receive theirs. Public servants, please be reminded that before the volcano erupted, there were talks saying that they did not know how they was going to be able to pay you. So it seems like you are being paid from the volcano relief monies. So you better hope and pray that it doesn't run out. So you better come out today in your numbers. I told Friday's team already. And not to wear any colored t-shirts. Keep it neutral. You don't have to rush. The big man is failing day by day. Eventually, one of you would have to take over. But if you go at it that route with the people wearing colors and so forth, there would be people that would be afraid to come and join you. What you want is for all the people in St. Vincent to come out. And not for them to be identified by sides. It's just the big man you want to get moved, and everything is okay. We see certain parts of America have opened back. And I'm asking this question, did everybody take the job to make the country open back? So, in St. Vincent, everyone has to take the job to make the country open back. When it comes to issues like taking the job, that is not my speciality. So I wish not to comment on that. And I continue to tell the youths that reading is knowledge and knowledge is power, because a lot of false information is being carried around. So it would be best for everybody to read about the information for themselves. You see, at untold stories, we don't make up anything here, you know. And nothing here is a farce. And when we talk about something, you can go and check out the information for yourself. Right, and now a lot of help is needed in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. People need food. There are kids who are in need of pampers and so forth. Please lend a hand if you can. With that being said, I just want to big up the entire population in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the regional islands and the international countries who are supporting and praying for us in these difficult times. We thank you. I'm out.